The exam coaching is very much financially draining for everyone, right? So we want to give candidates something which is affordable for them, okay? So they do not get drained out financially. Simultaneously, they get all the things they needed for the part one. So with that thought of mind, the coaching has been started. Okay, you can see the screen also, right? So we have seen the candidates are struggling with the time when they start the part one exam, the resources or the finance, everything has been taken care of when we started this. So this is the candidates' testimonials when we started the coaching, how they found the different files, how they found the ODLSBQ files or the therapeutic guidelines, or how they found the mock exam which we are providing. How it goes, the different candidates joining and the different reviews has gone. You can see the review part. Those are the genuine reviews of the candidates that has been part of the group, that has been part of our coaching. Okay. So now let's start what exactly we have to offer in the coaching. Then we can go for the further review part also, because there are so many slides. If you go for the review, it will never end actually. There are still going on. So we will start what exactly we have to offer as the coaching part. So everyone is reading therapeutic guidelines, right? Because that's the Bible of the ADC part one. You can't go without. So we are going to see what exactly we have to offer for the therapeutic guidelines. Because everyone is reading the therapeutic guidelines, but they do not have any idea what question that has been asked from the therapeutic guidelines. Even though you read repeatedly therapeutic guidelines and you do not have idea what questions are has been asked, and even if you go for the lectures of the therapeutic guidelines, word by word lectures, and you do not have any idea how the therapeutic guidelines going to be asked in the exam in a question form, then it's of no use. So if you have gone for the therapeutic guidelines, you need to know what are the past paper questions that has been asked from the therapeutic guidelines. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen for the therapeutic guideline question bank. I think. Okay, can you see the therapeutic guidelines, guys? The file of the therapeutic guidelines. Please respond so I can to know, because okay. So in the we have made a file from the past papers for the therapeutic guidelines, because it will be very easy for you to read in the exam if there is a separate question bank, okay? And in the question bank itself, in the end, the explanation is given for each and every question. So you do not have to go back to the book pages to know what exactly as explanation you required, okay? If there is some disease is there is Alzheimer or anything new that has been asked, because they combine the medical condition with the medicine doses of the therapeutic guidelines. Okay. So we have given the detailed explanation of the disease below there and there only. You can see, right? So there is nearby 253 pages separate file for the therapeutic guidelines. Now we can see the candidates are reading the ODEL nearby 60-65 pages and they do not have any idea what exactly has been asked from the ODEL in the past papers. Even if you read the whole ODEL like a 2 times or 3 times and you do not have idea what has been asked in the exam previously, it's of no use, right? So we are going to we have made a separate file for the ODEL SPQ questions in which you can see what question has been asked from the particular chapter and how exactly the explanation has been given for that. So let's go for the ODEL question bank file. I think it's not visible over here. Okay, we can go through the ODEL question bank file later on that includes nearby 450 pages and that includes each and every chapter with the detailed question and explanation of each and every question. Now we are going to go through the different subject. Once you read the TG and the ODEL, you need to go through the different subject like professionalism, health promotion, right? That is very much important subject. They are asking nowadays. So you need to know what are the questions that has been asked from that particular file. Okay. So this is the health promotion file where you can see the question that has been extracted for that particular cluster and that has been organized with the explanation below. If anyone can't see anything, they can just type in the text chat box. We are going through the health promotion file right now. Okay, there is the same question that has been asked in the ADC question bank, but we have changed one option that has changed the whole answer actually. So you need to know how the ADC plays with the option also. When you go for the questions, how the ADC plays with the option and how it will change the answer. So as you go through the piles, you will get the better idea for that. And you do not need to go back to the any articles for the any explanation. Everything is given below for the explanation. So it will save so much time for you. We know everyone is working, right? We know everyone is having some house home job, maybe having the toddler or the infant. So the time is very important. So everyone can't make 8 hours or 9 hours in a day, right? So by keeping in that thing in mind, we have attached the explanation below only. There are different subject-wise file that includes endodontics, oral pathology, every subject, nearby 11 or 12 subject has been included that has been asked in the exam. So this is the endodontics and operative file. Okay, you can see that if there is a question regarding the carriage, whether it's C3, C4, how you need to manage that part. Every explanation is given, the chart is given below beautifully. You do not need to be worried about what page you need to go for the explanation, even if you have forgotten those things. If there is a bleaching question, the explanation is given. If there is vertical root fracture question, the explanation is given. The ferrule explanation is given. Every explanation is given below there and there only. Okay, guys, which file you can see right now? Don't just enter and leave the lecture unattended just because you want to write down the Gmail ID in the last, right? Which file you can see right now? We are going to see how who is going to reply. Okay, yeah, it's a Perio file. Okay. So in the Perio also you do not need to go through the whole Karanja or everything. Every explanation is given below for the each and every question that has been asked from the past paper. Okay. If there are few important chapters, we will let you know that you need to go through initially because they can ask anything from anywhere. Okay, but that will be given in advance. So initially you can go for that chapter, but later on you do not need to go for any book reading. You can just go through the file with all the explanation given beautifully. If there is a probing depth question is there, everything is given with the explanation. So this is the Perio file. We will just share or maybe some for files more, so you will get the idea and then we'll jump on different files apart from the subject-wise files. This time they have asked so many questions from the X-ray. So we do have separate X-ray file. This is the separate X-ray file. So that has been introduced in the starting and beginning of the coaching only. And the candidates that has appeared in the exam from our coaching, they get the idea because the separate folder was there from the beginning. So nearby 12 subject files are there, including all the subjects you needed to go through, whether it's oral patho or prostho or every subject has been given. If there is a case of ameloblastoma given in the oral patho from the past paper question, the explanation is given for the ameloblastoma. Okay, if anyone is having any question, they can post so we can show more. So once you go with the all the past papers files subject wise, you need to know where exactly you are standing, right? Because you need to go for the subject wise mock, then only you come across where exactly you are heading, what exactly you are missing. So we do have a separate question bank file. Okay, so that is a subject wise question bank, like a subject wise mock is there. So you have read the endo and operative. You need to know how exactly you stand in that part. How much reading part. How do we know what portion in the different subjects are important? In the prosto, what portion of the RPD would be important? It is in. Okay. In the free resources itself, we have given what exactly you need to go for the prosto. If you have gone through the application, that's for everyone actually. In the coaching, we provide a separate section what exactly you need to do it for the prosto. And even if you don't go for the book reading, there is a separate question bank for each and every subject with the explanation given. So you will come across, okay, this question has been asked in the exam. This particular topic is very important for the ADC. And the explanation is given in the detail. So you will come across how you need to go for that subject. So this is the subject-wise mock series. You can see because the operative and endo is having like 30 percentage weightage in the exam, there are nearby 4 subject-wise mock that has been added. And it's not only 5 or 6 SBQ, it's nearby 10 SBQ file is there. So once you're done with the reading part of that particular subject, you will give the mock and you will come across how deep you are in that subject, how much you need to improve in that subject. Okay. After reading all the things, you need to know how overall you stand in the exam. Because in the exam, they do not ask subject wise. They do ask in which each and every paper, all the subjects has been asked cumulatively. Okay. That's why giving the grand mocks or the exam style mocks has been very important. Many candidate has gone through the free grand mocks, right? So those mocks is a replica of the exam style mocks. So if you can see, there are nearby 22 grand mocks are going to be given to you. With the full 14 SBQ, so you can set the 2 hours time and you come across where exactly you are standing in the exam. While you are giving yourself a mock, your subconscious mind gets used to how you need to be prepared for the exam. Most of the coaching give nearby 4 mocks, grand mocks, or maybe they convert the past papers into the mocks. There is not a separate like a mock file. Okay, so these 22 grand mocks are based on the topics that are important for the ADC question bank that is that has been asked in the previously. There are some changes has been done in the option. There are some changes has been done in the SBQ itself. So you will be exposed to so many questions. So when in ADC exam they play with anything, you come across, okay, this is the thing they are asking. All the dots gets connected. You will get the idea about how to solve the particular question, how to rule out the different option, which is the most important answer if you rule out the different option A, B, C, D. Okay. And apart from this, there are nearby 7 weekly mock tests that based on the latest question. Latest means that the question that has been asked in the last 1 week. So let's see that file if I can open because the application can't be shared online maybe. Mhm. I don't think I can share the application online because screen sharing is not allowed in the application. Okay, guys. Can you see the application or you can just see the different Telegram messages? Let me know what exactly you can see. Can you see the screen of the application? Telegram screen. Okay, so only Nifty 50 you can see. Okay. So the screen sharing is not allowed for the application. That is for the privacy region. Maybe it's open in my screen, but you can't see that. So there are nearby 7 weekly mocks that has been added based on the recent questions that has been asked in the last 1 year. So you need to know what exactly you need to do in the last 5 or 10 days before the exam. We will provide you the schedule you need to go for the exam. So it will be very easy for you. If anyone is having any question, they can write down. We can go through the question and answer session. Guys, can you see the screen now? The application screen? Okay, now it's better. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think now we can go. Now there are ODEL super files that what I told you that includes the ODEL question. Okay. Candidates are joining in the last moment. Please, we are not going to accept anyone after this. Okay, this is the ODEL question file. Okay. So you have the different cases of the ODEL with the detailed explanation. If the explanation is required to be extracted from any book like a Cameron, we extract the explanation and attach there and there only. It's not only you are going to the question bank, then you need to listen any lecture for the explanation. There is so much wastage of time, and we know that there is no more time in the ADC. There is so many things need to be covered. Recently, they do ask this is the favorite question ADC in which particular area the candidate is having a hypoplasia, where exactly they have grown. Okay, so everything given very beautifully with the detailed explanation. You can see the explanation if there is full mouth rehab question is there. If the explanation is required from book like Oxford, we extract that explanation and attach over there. Okay, so even in the ODEL cases, if there is some question that has been asked that requires the information need to be extracted from the different book that has been extracted and attached. There is no this Telegram group, doctor. Can you see the screen of the coaching right now or just Telegram group right now? We are sharing the ODEL SBQ file. There are nearby 450 pages of the ODEL SBQ file that includes most of the question screen of the files. That's great. Yeah, there is no separate Telegram group we do have for the part one. We do have for the part two, but not for the part one. Okay. Then there is a more, okay, this is ODEL super files. There is a different subject-wise files. There subject-wise articles are there. There is a mock test series that I told you, 22 grand mocks. There are subject-wise mocks are there. There are subject-wise super files. Okay, this is very important. You can see every subject-wise super files that I shown you. The question bank with all the detailed explanation. So even if they ask any new question, you do not need to be worried because the explanation is given in a detail. If you go in the TASTE portal, there is nearby 10 weekly mocks are there. So 22 grand mocks, 10 weekly mock, and 10 to 12 subject-wise mocks. So if you go, there are nearby 40 mocks apart from the past papers. And that makes you expose so many things. You will be super ready for the exam. And that has helped me while I reading the part, I created these things. And that has helped me to pass the exam in the first attempt with 3A grades and with the preparation of 5 months only, 4 to 5 months with the 2 years old kid. The passing ratio was 30% at that time in 2024, September 2024. So to go through someone who has cleared the exam in the SBQ pattern, who has gone through the same thing you are going through and guiding you on the same part will make you super ready instead of going through some random things that has cleared a long way before. Okay? Okay. Now we are going to see. You can write down your Gmail ID, guys. Just drop your Gmail ID for the access part. Okay. Now we are going to go through the testimonials of the different candidates. Okay. Can you see the testimonials of the different candidates right now? Okay. These are the candidates who has been part of the coaching. These are the genuine reviews. They are the part of our support group. How they feel about the coaching, how it goes as we go ahead, the different candidates has joined, how they found the different files that has been created with the explanation given below, saving so much time. You do not need to go to the different lectures like a nearby 120 hours lectures. You do not have time to go for the lectures. If you know what exactly you need to know for that particular SBQ with the detailed explanation, you do not need to waste 1 more hour for the same question to go for the lecture for the same topic. Okay. So these are the different testimonials. Okay. The grand mocks are also very important. So we will go through the different mock review. These are the mock reviews, how the candidates has found. Nowadays, you can see in the free mock, they provide 4 or 5 SBQs. So it's of no use. In the exam, you are going to be given 14 SBQ, right? So 4 or 5 SBQ mocks will not take you anywhere. Okay. So this is the mock review. The grand mocks, how the different candidates has found the grand mocks. Even the application, you can go through the different testimonials apart from the candidates review I have attached over here. Okay. And at the end of the day, the results speak louder, right? So there is no manipulation. There are genuine candidates, how the result they have posted, how they found the coaching part is there. Okay. So these are the genuine reviews of the part of our coaching. Those candidates were also part of our group also, support group. Okay. So the results speak louder. It's been more and more candidates has passed. Okay. Now, if anyone is having any query, they can just drop the question so I can answer on that part. We do have some Easter discount going on. Today is the last day. Normally, the course fee is 700 AUD, but for the Easter, it will be like a 20% discount going on. That is 570 AUD. Today is the last day. From tomorrow onwards, it will be 700 AUD. So final tips and takeaways, be consistent when you read, found a study buddy, seek a feedback. So when you give the grand mocks, you will come across where exactly you are standing and you can repeat the grand mocks. You can reflect on your own performance. You can set the personal goals because there is one-to-one support. We provide the personalized study plan. Okay, there are personalized question bank will be there. Like if you have any questions, we can have a Zoom session one-to-one. Some candidates still hesitate to ask in the group. So it's there for the enrolled candidates. Okay, any further question? Anyone, any question?